This Roquan Smith extension getting done doesn't make me feel super confident. Lamar not playing in this playoff game, and I'm not saying he's not hurt, but I'm just saying the fact that it's basically a foregone conclusion. There's no clamoring, there's no nothing, none of that's coming out. I see where you're coming from. I guess now I'm curious as to who might be first in on those sweepstakes.
Miami, Atlanta.
You think Miami, though, even regardless of Tua's play this season?
Who has more of an injury risk? Tua.
No.
Guys, I'm sorry. Even with first of all, Tua.
I guess I'm wondering
can't stay healthy.
Right, but
he's
it's true.
Too small and can't absorb these hits, and that's why he keeps getting concussed. He also doesn't seem to have a good sense of how to protect himself. His play is easily duplicated by guys. He does have a quick release that is a strength of Tua's. Lamar has a very quick release. Lamar also can throw downfield.
And he can also do more with his feet.
Too.
Of course he'd be an upgrade. I guess what I'm curious about is, did Tua buy himself enough goodwill with his play before he got significantly injured to the point where the Dolphins management would be like, we are not going to.
Well, that would be idiotic.
No, I mean, it's more like NFL. It's NFL brain stuff too.
Yes.
More, I'm thinking like, you don't want to break trust with Tua, that type of thing. But certainly a more mercenary team would 1,000%.
I'd do it in a second. Do it in a second.
Tua for Lamar.
Yeah, do it in 1 second. I would do it in 1 second. And that offense by Mike McDaniel, where you can have a guy that can stretch the field with his arm, and even if Lamar
unbelievable.
isn't what he was running the ball at this point in his career, he's still pretty good. So running the ball a little bit. Lamar has a quick release, flick of the wrist, strong arm, and he's strong in the pocket when he is playing. So.
And will have infinitely more receiving talent than he's ever had on the Ravens, on the Dolphins.
And come on. Top 3 receiving duo in the NFL. And he's from Florida.
And he's from Florida, right? He's from the area, too.
And if he's really interested in getting his money, no income tax.
And of course, absolutely. My curiosity with a few other teams as well, besides Miami, which now I think it definitely seems like a viable alternative, is now that it seems as if the Derek Carr experience in Las Vegas is totally done, that he's issued a goodbye. There's rumors that if they can't trade him by February, they will just cut him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the financials might look like there, but I'm wondering if that's a possibility.
Yeah.
The prospect of playing with Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow, a good receiving core there. Josh Jacobs having a career year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Colts, even though they need a quarterback, would be a
they need to draft
option.
a guy. They're
right.
sick of this carousel that they're on with these veteran
1 year
quarterbacks.
established quarterbacks.
I mean, they could get Lamar, but I don't see that happening in Vegas either, because I think Josh McDaniels wants white guy pocket passer.
Right.
I think Baker Mayfield's going there. Since I know the Patriots liked him in the draft with McDaniels at the
and kind of performed pretty decently for the Rams down the stretch after getting signed there. Maybe kind of given him a little more cachet than he had when he was getting rocked on the Panthers.
Yeah, that was a great move by him. Bad move going to the Panthers and not sticking out in Cleveland, because he could have played that Jacoby Brissett role, but he didn't want to deal with the Browns anymore. Fine, fair enough. Fair enough. But okay, so I'm saying, top is Miami. I really feel strongly that there's some flirtation there.
Yeah,
they
I can
also,
see that for sure.
He's a big name, and that would get Stephen Ross, who wanted Tom Brady, perk his ears up.
Totally.
A lot of 8 jerseys in teal being sold.
The money signs just flashing in front of his eyes.
Atlanta, I could see that.
Yep. That's
also,
an interesting idea.
Hey, they got Mike Vick in their history, and they've got Lamar Jackson, the 2 greatest running quarterbacks of all time.
And
good fit for the system.
And Arthur Smith was presided over one of underratedly one of the best rushing teams in the whole league this year, despite not having necessarily elite talent. I mean, Cordell Patterson's great, but I'm saying not. No,
they got that running back in the 5th
Algier,
round.
Tyler Algier.
Tyler Algier.
He had a great. He actually did have
good fantasy pick next year.
Second half of the season had a really nice season. But I think imagine what Arthur Smith, what that mind could do with Lamar.
And then here's my third out. Well, okay, I'm giving 4. Tampa Bay Buccaneers once Brady leaves. And
wow.
My 4th is the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, again, honestly, another thing I could
run first team.
Exactly,
But they're definitely, I feel distant 4th, because
I'm just wondering what they want to spend.
Vrabel also, defensive head coach.
Defensive-minded head coach.
They always think that they can make as long as the quarterback makes smart decisions, they don't need a huge upside at that position.
Right.
And so
it's like not usually I would say what they've prioritized in terms of their setup. But the offense was kind of anemic going down the stretch, especially once Tannehill went down. So.
Oh yeah, and they have no faith in Malik Willis.
Right. Clearly, I mean, clearly they freaking started Josh Dobbs over him, and Malik was healthy.
I know.
That gives me pause about what they're thinking about the quarterback position, especially.
I mean, Malik Willis has looked bad. Yeah. Like he has athletic ability, but he's not anywhere near close to like playing as a starter.
No.
And part of the problem with those situations is that there's so many pro-ready guys coming into the league that the development process, it seems like, they quick yank.